by trained professionals. They are extremely dangerous and should not be attempted by anyone, anywhere, anytime.
Each episode started with a crazy,
besides right now when we're performing them. Okay.
Physical challenge. Contestants had to do things like hang upside down over 100 feet in the air. The second challenge always involved something disgusting, and the final stunt was the toughest. It combined fear and physical endurance. Every challenge was intense, but what really made Fear Factor famous were the disgusting challenges. No one was prepared for how wild they were.
Extremely nervous because I know it's not going to be fun. It's going to be terrifying.
In one episode, contestants had to eat sheep eyes. The camera zoomed in, capturing every gag and shoot, but they were just getting started.
Come on, harness my man up. Give him a helmet. Let's go. Let's do it. Put a helmet on him.
We have people fly cars across a train, a moving train. Okay, there's risk involved in that, right?
There's risk involved. Yeah, death involved.
Contestants could back out of a challenge anytime. No one was forcing them, but most refused to quit. However, only one person could win the $50,000 prize. Because of these extreme challenges, Joe Rogan expected the series to be canceled after just a few episodes. But he was wrong. Fear Factor was a massive hit. The first 4 seasons were so popular that it became the first network reality show to be syndicated, which means that it aired on other television networks.
Basically, they're like, no one's died yet, so let's keep on pumping the series out until someone dies, and then we'll be mad at you. You know what I mean?
The show also made Joe Rogan a household name. Then it finally happened. Fear Factor was sued for an episode that went too far. In January 2005, a 49-year-old man watched an episode where contestants drank blended rats. He was so disgusted that he felt dizzy and lightheaded. In his confusion, he ran into a doorway. He blamed Fear Factor for his injury and sued them for $2.5 million. He said he sued to send a message to NBC and other networks about their program. However, his case didn't go far. The judge dismissed the lawsuit, calling it frivolous. By the 5th season, viewers were losing interest in Fear Factor. Ratings were dropping. More people criticized the challenges. By 2006, NBC had enough. Fear Factor was canceled after the 6th season. But the show refused to die. In 2011, NBC brought it back, but it was canceled again after 1 season. Then in 2017, Fear Factor returned on MTV, but it lasted only 2 seasons before getting canceled again. No reality show has punished contestants as much as this next show. Susumu Denpa Shonen.
Shonen? Huh. That's my type of anime right there.
Reality shows are supposed to be fun, but Susumu Denpa Shonen was more like torture. And I'm not exaggerating. It was literally described as this. The whole point was to push people to their breaking point.
Oh, it was this. I didn't know the name of this
Every
one.
season, new contestants were thrown into extreme challenges to see how long they would last before breaking down. Meanwhile, millions of viewers watched from home entertained. The show ran from 1998 to 2002, and every season it was brutal. But season 1 was the worst.
Wait, it continued after the first season? That didn't get him canceled? That's impressive.
In January 1998.
That's actually impressive.
Shonen
How?
Life in Prizes. The contestant was a 22-year-old man nicknamed Nasubi. The producers wanted someone desperate for fame, someone willing to take on a mysterious challenge without asking too many questions. Nasubi was perfect. He was an unknown comedian trying to make it big. When producers offered him the opportunity to be on TV, he figured it was his big break. Since it was a new show, the producers explained the rules to Nasubi. He would be locked in a tiny apartment without furniture or appliances. He would have no food, no clothing, and no contact with the outside world. His only way to survive would be by
When I
entering
do this show, I wouldn't dare do any of these shows at all. Like, I have no urge. I wouldn't watch the show. What makes you think I would participate in it? Like, absolutely not. That's just not me. You know, that's just not who I am. Maybe that's who y'all are. Walk my own video? That's not me.
Seeing sweepstakes and winning.
How much they paying? Fear Factor was paying $50K for the winner. So that means you could have ate blended rats, chewed sheep eyes, and hung upside down for 20 minutes and not win any money because you lost. Not doing that just to lose. I'm not doing that either.
So you basically enter contests where you have a chance to win prizes, but there's a catch. Prizes are completely random. You enter a sweepstake hoping to win a car, but instead you might win a box of ramen noodles. That was the challenge. If you want food, you could eat. If you didn't, you went hungry. If you want clothes, he could wear them. Producers told Nasubi he would be released once he won 1 million yen worth of prizes. That was equivalent to around $80,000 at the time. They also promised the footage wouldn't be streamed live. Instead, they would record everything, edit it down, and turn it into a television special. That was live. It was like a real-life dream show. It was broadcasted live.
Unbeknownst to him, the show was broadcast weekly across Japan to more than 15 million viewers.
Nasubi thought he was signing up for a challenge. Instead, he became the subject of a twisted social experiment. Nasubi expected to win 1 million yen prizes.
I wonder how he was treated. Like after the show was over, like, everyone was laughing at him. What was like that video?
This in a couple of days. Then he would be released. But days during the weeks during the months, he wasn't winning much. Viewers watched as Nasubi filled countless sweepstake entry forms, celebrating with a dance each time he won a prize. Unfortunately, most of his prizes were bizarre or useless in his situation, like a tent too large to unfold in his room or a bicycle without any space to ride. Sometimes went days without eating. When Nasubi finally won a piece of meat, he was overjoyed.
I need subtitles.
He also had no human interaction, so he talked to himself in the camera. After a couple of months, it seemed Nasubi was slowly losing his mind. Also, he had no idea 15 million viewers around Japan were watching his every move. Nasubi knew the door was open and that he could leave if he wanted to, but he kept going.
Okay, so he could have left. Man, I would have dipped after day 4.
Determined to reach his goal.
At first, I was excited, and I was thinking about all kinds of things, like how to do something funny in this space. After about a week, I began to worry about whether I could really continue this on my own.
It took Nasubi 15 months to win enough prizes to be set free.
15 months, a year and a quarter. A year and a quarter. Like, no, bro. There's nothing. There was not worth it. Unless you, like, even if you come out and you become a host celebrity afterwards, it's like that torture, bro. You didn't get to see family, friends, nobody for a year and a quarter.
15 months of isolation and hardship. Nasubi's story is the most infamous, but other contestants went through extreme challenges too. In one season, 2 men had to hitchhike all the way from South Africa to Norway. In another, contestants were stranded on a desert island and told to build a raft to escape.
South Africa to Norway? Well, South Africa is too large of a place to like pinpoint how long that would take.
These weren't just challenges, they were life or death situations disguised as entertainment. Despite the
Like
cruelty,
Fear Factor.
Susunu Denpa Shonen was a hit in Japan. Viewers loved watching it. But over time, people started to condemn the show. It felt morally wrong to push people to their limits just for entertainment.
They got a couple laughs out there. They're like, you know what? After about 3 months of him being tortured, it's not funny anymore. But man, when I tell you those first 2 months though, woo-wee, man. He's such a jokester, man.
A lot of ways. What this producer and all the people who worked for him did to this poor guy.
The show finally ended in 2002, considered the ultimate example of how far a reality show will go for attention. Reality shows take things way too far. Nothing that entertains should come at the expense of someone's well-being. Behind camera, damage to space, visual pleasure.
Because walruses, like, look at that thing. That thing's kind of ugly. It's kind of disturbing me now. I'm gonna be honest. Another thing that traumatized me as a kid that wasn't a cartoon though, it was a book. Y'all probably know. Y'all would know when I'm done describing it. It's a book where this kid was laying down. He was going to sleep and he woke up flat because he got hit with the painting that fell off of his wall or something like that. That scared me because anytime I would go to sleep and look up at my ceiling fan, I'm like, what if I wake up and my ceiling fan fell on me? And I would be like, when my fan is like on, I'm like, what if the fan just unhooked while I was on and it started flying and just hit my neck and chopped it off? Like, those were real fears.
Actually, the Walrus makes his introduction. And do you know how the directors made this already creepy character make his introduction to children? This is how.
I hate myself, bro.